evil tonight. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory we are free. Timeless heroes, legends glad. Together we've saved this land. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight.
Welcome back to Original GM. I am Hupahu. Once again, joined with the gang. Heidi ho. Yay. Episode 37. You guys ready?
Yes.
Especially with
Apparently,
that
fuck
backdrop.
the nut.
Yeah,
What the hell's?
kinda.
Lily has a sister?
Semi-reoccurring theme there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Velia is not King Gorham's child? What?
This is where you would do multiple dun, dun,
You guys, I've been holding on to that for 2 weeks.
And there's been like zero reaction out of Watchy.
I
I
know.
don't care. I just don't care.
Oh, Lily don't know.
I know. But no reaction out of Watchy.
Yeah.
Watchy, not
For
Lily.
me, it doesn't surprise me at all. Lily already found out that she has a half brother.
Yeah.
So there's no illusions that her parents are perfect.
Yeah.
You know
Are
what
we
I
supposed to
mean?
have those?
Huh?
So are we supposed to have those?
Right?
www.thehighestlevelwall.com. Go get your bundle today. Go get it, guys. Yeah. Here's the GMJ cover art.
And the character sheets.
Yeah. All right.
Character sheets.
Got that out of the way.
They're
If
bad
you're
enough.
watching this and you just tuned in, hit that follow button.
Do it.
Need more followers. Need to make the goals. I want to be able to be an affiliate before they allow us to do it just for no reason. So
Yeah, right.
Just
we need to
because.
I want to
yeah.
put out little, what are they called?
Emojis.
The emojis of our characters.
Yeah. To get those done.
That'd be
So,
cool.
new streamers. So if you just happened upon this, give us a click, and we would very much appreciate it. Love you forever, long time, all that. So yeah,
All right.
episode 37.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
seems to be a reoccurring theme with you guys in the Big A. You've just been creeping around.
No,
Thought you had him, but you don't. You know, I mean, you should know that he doesn't like to get into combat. He doesn't like to come straight at you. So he has to
I mean, technically, I owe him one.
be cute.
We all do.
Right?
So yeah, let's go back to where we left off in the den at the Heath in Queensland. Everybody's kind of gathered together. Eris had stepped off for a little bit to talk to Thorn, and that's where we
Freaking
left
out.
off.
Great conversation.
And
Really well.
he asked for a moment after you tell him that, and
Like he wants her to leave.
yeah, like he's like, could you give me some time to mull this over?
Let me know when you're ready to talk, okay? And she'll walk back into the other room.
you come in and Lily is describing to everybody about her new spell that she can help everybody
She'll
not be
look
harmed
at
by
Bay and
lava.
kind of nod.
You know,
Like it's done. You know what I mean? That's
Okay.
it.
Have telepathy.
Sylvain's like,
Suspicious
so
nods.
it'll last 24 hours, right?
Yes. The immunity to lava will last for 24 hours. The immunity to possession will only last 36 rounds. I don't know how to translate
So that should be done when we need it, right?
Yeah.
So I think going to the temple, meeting with Sarah and Gordon is important because from that vantage point, we can actually see what it all looks like from the outside.
So what exactly is our goal? Just to close the portal and get out?
So the divinations and the portents have told us that there is a rip that needs to be closed that's causing this issue.
So like a rift?
Possibly. That's something that Eris is saying as well. This information that we've been able to gather about this place is taken a long time and a lot of divinations, and they're still working on questions. I haven't had them stop for weeks. But I will let you guys know that for some reason, Kara has not developed the possession end of it. She has the affliction on her heart, but she hasn't developed the possession. Whereas Nerva, Frederico, and Remy all did. Nerva and Remy healed, but now they've got it again. It's not going away. It seems like, and Nerva had it healed at one point too, and it came back. So this is the second time for her. She is pretty bad. It seems like each time it gets worse, even if it has been cured. I'm afraid we're going to lose them all if we don't do something. And what kind of life are they living with what's going on? So I know that Kara has not cast any spells or done anything that other than relay information for others to accomplish goals. So that might have something to do with why the possession is not taking effect. Maybe if you're not active with casting physical movement, she's been in her chair or in bed. That's not a way to live. And I promised her that we would do all we could to cure this, that we're going to cure it. And the way to cure it is to close the rift, which I assumed was the portal. But since then, I've found out that it might not be. There might be something else.
So
Rava would say, what's the difference between a portal and a rip or rift?
if it's a rift, I don't know about a rip, but if it's a rift, it's a difference in the magic that's used to create it. Therefore, it'll be a different magic to close it.
Eris would say, I know of no way to close a rift.
I do.
Close a rift.
I can close a rift.
I don't know of it. What spell? Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure. It's a ninth circle spell. Should pull out a book.
Okay. Little 4'2" elf. She keeps pulling out this big book and slamming it down in front of everybody and going through it. Sabian, I have no magics that can close a rift. I can tell you that.
Eris would say, I don't either.
Just so I didn't hear.
I know that magic users can create rifts. I've never seen a spell that allows you to close one.
I swear I saw it in here. Hold on.
While you're looking for that, so everyone going, we need to be immune to love. The team that I suggest go, Seth, Hedda, Gorgain, Lily, Godwin, Sabian, Rava, Eden, Cliff, Adric, and the Lion. Cliff, Adric, and the Lion they have offered their services to us and are supposed to meet us at the Temple of Chakras in Myrabellia. I know that Adric is also a magic user. He might have some knowledge on closing rifts too. I don't know.
Oh, I actually don't see it. I thought that there was a closed rift. Repair rift. There it is. See? Repair rift. This spell not only repairs rifts, but also creates permanent gates from them, allowing the caster to open and close it at will. This spell requires an Arcanite Stone 4, which must be included inside the construction around the gate. When casting the spell, a magic user constructs materials surrounding the gate, which can appear however the magic user wants it to. So
it has two functions. You
it
can
does.
either
Close it.
or turn it.
Yeah. Okay. And we just want to close it.
Mhm.
So it wouldn't need to
Does it say
sacrifice
close it?
anything.
It says repair it.
This is
And then give the opportunity to close it.
so. Read it again.
The spell not only repairs rifts, but also creates permanent gates from them, allowing the caster to open and close it at will.
So basically, what it says is that it can repair a rift and make it into a permanent portal that you can close or open. But to completely get rid of the rift, that it doesn't say that you can do that.
It
It
does.
says you can repair it, thereby creating a permanent portal. So basically, a permanent portal is a structure that has a structure around it, stones, an entryway, a doorway, something that's constructed to encase it. That's how you make a permanent portal. Now, if it becomes a permanent portal, it can not only be turned on and off, but it can be through certain magics can be altered and changed to go to different places, which is what Eras did with the portal that you guys used to get back to Myrabellia from the Hells. Now,
Maybe a couple times.
a permanent portal is a permanent portal. You know, it's there.
Permanent.
So they will say, well, if you can repair it and create a permanent portal, and that repairs a rift, maybe regardless of whether we can hold that portal or if it's a portal and no longer a rift, it might cure the sickness.
Aries would say, I also happen to know that Adric does have experience with rifts.
Really?
He does. There were rifts that were opened up on their home
That's right.
that he was involved with.
Didn't they have some sort of,
It was connected with Gemini and all of that.
yes, there was a team that worked for Gemini that closed rifts in different worlds.
The one that was responsible for the radio track.
Rumor has it that our world was created by to begin with. So this rift is very dangerous.
It's very, very,
The world can be created by one,
it can be.
destroyed by one. So closing this rift is important. If that's what it is. I don't know.
But Adric has a lot of knowledge on that, so having him present on this is a really good idea.
So Lily
Two
has
of you
the.
can probably collaborate. Come up with something.
So you guys number up who needs lava protection, and I believe there's 7 of you that needs lava protection.
Does Seth need it?
No.
Does Hedda need it?
Yeah.
Gordane?
Wait. Hedda does not.
No. What about Gordon? We forgot about Myra.
Myra needs it.
Myra needs it. Does Lily need it?
Yeah.
Godwin? Lava, not fire.
Gonna say,
Sabian?
Fire and lava are different.
Sabian?
No, he doesn't need it.
Adric, Lion, and Clep?
No.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of us.
5 of you. It's Eden.
Mhm.
Did you mention her?
I did. Brava and Eden. Right. Zira's already immune to it.
Okay, so there's 5 that need the lava protection.
Okay.
We need to get that. Definitely take it. We should probably do this stuff from Zira's temple.
Yeah.
That way, the longer, right before we leave, whatever, the longer the better. We don't know how magics will be affected down there. We don't know really anything about what's going on down there.
Yeah.
We don't even know if he's still there, you guys. Now, according to Zira, she says that troops have been pouring out of their devils in formation. Military troops that have been leaving the area and going in every direction. There is a consolidation of some devils that are still left behind, including winged horrors, rippers, Levitic stranglers, imps. All those things are still there. Soul lords, they're all still there, but the majority that have come from underneath have left this location and are spreading out into the north. They're being commanded.
The soul lords are very, very dangerous. Everybody needs to be aware they have mind magic
They're also
Only ability.
pathfinders
to
and hellhounds.
move past any kind of mind bar.
Yes. And if they have the ability to go past mind bar, then you know that he does. These soul lords, we've met them a few times already, and you guys know what they're about. They're dangerous. If you see one,
They're intelligent.
our goal is to sneak in. That's what we want to do. Now, that may not happen. Once we get in, you may get seen. Gordon is with you. He has a mirror. You guys can get everyone except for him through the mirror. Hopefully. He has that artifact mirror that will enable you to travel to any location through it. One thing I don't want is I don't want you guys running back to here with asthma chasing you.
that's fair.
If that makes sense. This has already happened once. We don't want it happening here in Queensland. So you need a location to return to. I was hoping the Zero Allow temple would be that area. You guys can discuss that with her. If not, then you need to find another location. But I need to know where that location is so that I can have paladins and various others, and myself and Eris standing by to help if need be.
I have a recall on me that brings me back here. Is that going to be a problem?
Well, they can't follow your recall. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm allergic. No, several of you have recalls, and if not, Tuffy can put some on you or
Everybody should have one of those on them.
Yeah.
One of the things we used to do when we would adventure is anytime you leave, you have one placed upon yourself just in case.
Tuffy, would you be able to do that? Yeah, be happy to. Just as a note, the minions of the Cat Lord do stand with you on this endeavor. I'm to tell you that the Cat Lord is available and will be watching. If I can help in any way, of course, I'm here now. If you all need recalls, I'm happy. our minions will be meeting you at Zira's temple. But I do need to know when you guys are meeting. Basically, we have to go in at night. That is the best way. So it brings the next question in hand. How are you going to go without being seen? We know that these soul lords and many of their other minions can smell and see invisible creatures, things of that nature. So getting a layout of where you're going to go in is important. From what I know, the fissures are the only ways in, and they're full of lava. You're going to have to literally go through lava to get down. Swim, sink, whatever. So there seems to be one of them that is more guarded, or they have more minions around it than the others. It's probably the most difficult to get into, but that's for a reason. You might be able to go through that one and skip more of what's down there by doing so. Or you might choose one of the others, seems less guarded, so that you're unseen.
Eris would say, I know that Myrabellia may be different, but I do have the original blueprints of what it looked like.
It proved to be useful.
She'll pull them out and she'll set them on the table. This
Okay.
is what it looked like. Now, who knows how different this is, but this is what it used to look like.
Well, the outside looks completely different than it did, but there are no buildings anymore, except for one. You'll get a look at the outside when you're there. So
The structure used to be able to move. It was able to drill into the ground.
And so you think it survived lava flow?
Well, it was made of vulcanite.
there were also 3 statues made of vulcanite that were 100 feet tall, of myself and my 2 sisters that stood over that pit. Their weapons conjoined in the center. Those are gone. Now, whether the lava is responsible for that or what, I don't know, but they're not there. So we can't assume that the pit is either. Get some reconnaissance on what it looks like. Unfortunately, we cannot get that information. Divinations, things of that nature, are not working. You can't even scry on this location. You're going to have to look from the top of Zira's temple. Now, the fact that you can't scry on it makes me wonder, can you guys get back out?
I would say, I imagine if we can't scry on it, that means that Gordon's mirror is not going.
But it could work while you're there, getting yourselves closer to the outside, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm sending you to your deaths, but at the same time, it has to be done, you guys. We have to figure this out. We have been plagued with this since we lost Myrabellia. Some of you here were there. I don't know how responsible you feel about this, but I feel like it's partially my responsibility to see what this has done.
So do I, Grace would say.
Oh, I understand. And in some sense, I feel what you're talking about, but let's remember that none of that was our plan. That was all somebody else's plan and somebody else calling the shots. We merely were doing what we were told to do by our elders. At least that's where I was at when that all happened.
We were, Eris would say we were, and that was true, but if I hadn't have opened up the portal, it wouldn't be there.
Did you have a choice though?
If I could go, I would.
No, I mean, when that happened, did you have a choice? Did you really have a choice of whether to open her or not? Because the way I remember it, you didn't have a choice.
It was the choice of where she opened.
I'm just saying, don't be so hard on yourselves.
That's what she's talking about. Is that we basically doomed the city of Myrabellia and the thousands of people that live there
Right.
because we put the portal there. Do I blame Eris? No. I know she did the best she could at the time. We thought we were escaping him and he couldn't follow. We thought
And Ares and I were the only ones that lived through that incident.
corpses. That is where I died.
Yeah.
And I was greatly.
And if it hadn't been for Natan and Aphrodite, you wouldn't be here now.
I wouldn't. Which makes me want to go back and pay for what they have done. Now I will be immune to lava.
You guys have to be smart.
Besides that, we have the cube now. So we're big. We do. Asmodeus is not going to come near us if we have that cube unless he thinks he can take it from us. So pulls out a bag and puts it on the table and starts pulling cubes out of it. These are all replicas of the cube. They are heavily false-sighted, as much as they can be. He will not know who actually holds the cube if all of you have them.
That's smart. I like that.
They're extremely false-sighted. Even I cannot tell the real cube from those cubes unless I'm holding it. So each of you should collect one of these, and 5 should be given to the others when you meet with them. Back on the table. Normally I would lead you, but I can't doom the city of Queensland by dying on an adventure. I have responsibilities, even though I don't want them. And I cannot rule this city like I was ruling as the Emperor of the North. I must do it very carefully here, with compassion and understanding for the people of Queensland in my mother's memory. This city has suffered, these people have suffered, this continent has suffered for way too long. It is time that someone stood up to fight this evil. I choose to do so. I hope that all of you are with me. It doesn't matter what God or gods. You cannot idly stand by and see people suffer.
Here, here.
Whether it be vengeance, judgment, anger, rage, compassion, matters not. Use whatever it is you have. Fight this evil. That is my hope for each of you. I don't care if any of us gain any notoriety. What I care about is that the evil is finally taken care of, because it's piling up. Even if we take care of this, there's more coming. We can't fight them all at the same time. We must choose. That's why I've chosen this. get him the hell off of our plane is the first choice I would believe that would open up the ability to fight those that are coming. We must unify this continent. We can't do that with the devil running rampant. So I hope you all stand with me. If you don't, that's perfectly okay. Get out of the way.
Right, but would say we're with you there.
And may Gold Star, and may Gold Star bless all of you.
So who has the best chance of getting him into that cube? Who did it
Zero.
last time? Zero.
Zira has the best chance. The actual cube should go within her hands. And the reason I say that is many faceted. I will tell you all now, she cannot be killed. The rest of you, besides Reva, can. To kill Zira is very difficult. She has something that none of us have, and she has paid a great price. Her soul is lost to her. But she does have the ability to do this. And she will be their target. For she's already done it. She is the one who put Mammon in the cube. And I'm sure she's probably not wanting to do this. If I was to tell you all the truth, I would tell you this. She would be saying no right now if it wasn't for the fact that she owes me favor. What does she have to gain from it? She does not feel the same as I do, many of you. But she is an ally. He turns and looks at you.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to snuff out this evil.
You guys can do this. Or I wouldn't send you.
Seth doesn't say a thing. He just kisses Vela's hand, stands up, walks over, grabs a cube, goes back and sits down.
Eden will stand up and walk over and grab a cube.
Don't want to stand up, just pull it over to himself.
Save minutes to do it. Show up.
You're one at a
He actually does it twice in his one. Well, I've been there before, lads. Last time I was there, my good fella here, he saved my ass. Saved yours too, Lily. Which brings to mind something important. Wonder if your circle's still there. You remember that magic circle you put up?
Yeah, it was what saved my life and yours.
Sure it was. What if it's still there? Something to think about. Could save us. Or protect us.
Good.
Basis. As far as I know, it's still there.
Is it still visible from the air?
No. It is down within the throne room that at one point I could see into. And the last time I could see into it, it was still there.
You created this throne room around a circle. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. I don't know if the throne room has changed, but if you remember, the Academy for Gifted Children had a centralized room.
Mm-hmm.
His throne is on the north side. lava surrounding it, except to the south. I don't know what's happened since then. I know that there were walls, rock walls, with skulls and bones and alcoves. The road going to it, if you would call it, blood, bones.
Here is it saying, as we've learned in the past, the worst place to fight him is inside a building because he can do whatever that is he does to the walls. And they will grab you and pull you in. If you go through those walls, you go to the mute planet.
And then his being. We know that Reva can block it at least once, but there's a great explosion that takes place.
Raven would say, last time I did that, we all died. It didn't save us.
Well, that's something we should think about then. There's some way to protect that from happening, or some way to protect or use it against him somehow.
I might be able to carry the beam back into him.
What does that beam do?
Unmakes you.
It
It hit
unmakes
the
you
shield.
as if you never existed. It makes you from the very core of your being. It fractals your body.
Would a mirror works?
Cells.
My shield is different. It's made of vibram.
Okay.
I believe the explosion happened because the shield was made by it.
So what you're saying is I never had them.
Yes, that is what it unmakes you. That's really all we know about that.
Before, when I carried it, it was chaotic because we were in a rush.
And you weren't prepared.
I wasn't. If I'm
She was
prepared,
prepared long enough to duck behind her shield, and that was it.
if I'm prepared, I may be able to aim. Now, I know the way vibram works is it will adapt once it's been attacked by something. So the way it reacts to my shield may be different this time. Vibram, it only becomes immune to something after it's been attacked by it. Like all vibram is connected in that way.
Something to think of if he has gathered those statues or what pit was made of. If he somehow has figured out how to work vibram, that could be very unfriendly to us.
You can't cast magic at vibram, it'll bounce back at you.
I had hoped to find vibrant arrows, but
He's immune to magic.
Yes.
There's no.
And again, we don't know if he'll be there. Because I can tell you, I was spying on this son of a bitch, and he was rarely in.
If he hears that we're
And
there, then
now that he knows that I was spying on him, I can guarantee you everything down there is different than what it was. He's not going to keep it like that. He knows I know what it looked like. And on top of that, if he knows we're coming, he won't be there. He'll set a trap. He'll do something, but he will not come at you head on now, not knowing that you have the cube.
Rhaegal will say he will prey on every weakness that each and every one of us have. He
And
will try to use your compassions against you.
And I will tell you this, the soul or piece of his soul that we captured when we were in the abyss, we don't know where it's at. It's not in the cube.
Say when we got the cube back, it was gone.
It was gone.
We have no idea where it went.
First, I thought maybe the cube was a different cube, but it's not. It's the same cube. There is only one of them.
Where the hell else could you put his whatever
So
besides health?
we don't know the answer to that question. And it is a concern. Luckily, it's not in there, or we couldn't use it. He gets up and he walks over to Reva and he hands her a cube, another one.
Very good.
It's the one.
Each left of you, this goes to 0. She's already aware. And he says
that
in
to
his head in Eris's head. Says actually he would say, do me a favor, go and retrieve that blade.
She gets up, walks out.
There is other things I could do for you, many different things we could do for you to prepare you for this. Not knowing exactly what's going to be down there and what's going to happen is what makes it difficult. I wish that Eris and I could go with you, but we can't.
Harris will go quick, like there and back. You
Okay.
know me.
Can you come back? She walks in with
It's wrapped. She would have wrapped it. She wouldn't touch it with her hand.
she walks in with a wrap, something wrapped and hands it to Bay. He walks over to where Seth's at. He takes the cloth off and he pulls out Gray Razor. Do not use this unless absolutely necessary. But out of all those present, you reserve the right. And he looks at your eye. If need be. If not, don't use it. It will change you. You see Gray Razor, the thing that gave you the scar.
Yeah.
That's probably comfortable.
And for the rest of you, if he does use it, and he does kill him with it, run. Do not trust Seth.
Been there.
That sword will change him and take him over if he has to use it. But if you have to use it, it's one of the few things that I think will harm him.
Harris would say, I agree. And I want to reiterate, if he uses it, you run.
Run from him. Don't.
You guys
trust
know
him.
how Seth feels about his sister. He would kill her in cold blood without a second.
He would kill any of you, including you. He looks at Babe. And she goes, I know that, but
If he uses it, run. And
But
we
it-
will figure it out later.
it is a trump card. It is a way to a last ditch effort if need be.
It's self-sacrifice is what it is.
It is. The goal is not to kill him. The goal is to close whatever it
The rip.
is that's causing the problem.
So up the rip.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Is there any way that's more common to become lava proof more permanently than short bouts at a time?
What she's able to give you lasts 24 hours and she can use it again, right? Lily,
Say again?
what you're going to use for the love protection lasts 24 hours
Yes.
and she can use it again. So Once you're down there, if you're
Miss
down,
Giant Book.
let us hope that you are
Yeah,
not
she's
down there
right,
for more
shit.
than 24 fucking hours.
Yeah.
If you are, something has gone wrong.
It shouldn't take more than a couple of hours, I would think. We're not
That is-
fucking
that is
around.
hope.
Well, I don't plan on going there.
We're
Sure.
gonna go in with a plan, execute that plan, and come out.
So who's closing the rift and how is it being closed? And also, Reva has the ability to close any portals that are down there, including the one that Eris created.
I can close the portal. Somebody else will have to close the rift. I don't know anything about it. So the portal, I got that.
Are there any artifacts that close rifts? Anything?
No. I have an
Okay.
artifact that will close the portal, but I don't think it would work on rift.
Maybe you
Rift.
guys can gather
What if a
more.
rip is different than a rift?
Maybe.
Go and talk to Adric in the temple and he will know more information. I suggest that you go this evening. It's dark now, so
Reva would stand up. I'm ready when you guys are.
I need a moment to prepare some more spells. I exhausted myself with what I did earlier. I also need to put the repair rift spell into an item so that I'm not standing there forever casting, so that I can do it instantly. So if you can give me about 30 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
Since I might not return, I probably should say goodbye to my children and let them know.
Oh shit. Guess I do still have family.
Yeah.
take your time and do the things you need to do. You got an hour. How's that? He stands up. He says, the priests of the temple will be praying for you.
Excuse me?
Yes, Eden.
Is it okay if I tell my daddy what I'm doing and tell him that?
You want better keep things a little quiet from my dad, or are you?
He's an ally. I have no fear of him not being on your side.
Fair enough. Just thought I'd ask.
Which brings to mind, this morning was a court case on Magnus.
Right, I would look up.
Life in prison. They did not execute. I know that many of you don't want to hear that.
Break in Myrabellia, break into a prison. You know.
What prison?
Godwin says that.
He
Where's
just
he
looks at
sitting?
you. Vay looks at you. And
It's
he
across
goes,
from you.
Yeah, you just see Raven look up and just wink at you.
I'm sure that it's in a very secure prison. I'm quite sure where that would be currently, but
Seth looked at his dagger and says, I can think of
You know.
another one.
What's wrong?
I'm
American.
not sure it works like that anymore.
Raven says she's like,
I
she's
I'm the king.
So you keep saying, God.
Monarch is one of our vassal cities.
I was joking.
None of you should do anything stupid. Just
Yes, Seth.
What did I do?
I know that's not what you wanted to hear, and it's not what I wanted to hear. I could have him executed, but
That's too easy.
I'm not sure that that's the right decision.
He kept slaves.
You shouldn't do anything.
So he should be kept prisoner just like he kept us.
Keep your mind on this task. Let's not waver to something else. Let's stay focused. On what needs
One
to be
vengeance at a time, friend.
Eve's gonna
So-
collect your dad.
Go ahead. I also don't know the answer to the them being able to see and smell invisible and creatures, so that's something else. I'm just saying this out loud so that other people might remember to talk about this when we meet with Adric and Lion, and then there's several things that we have to touch on, so I don't want to forget. If there's nothing else, I'll go prepare.
You know, thank you, Lily. Thank you for everything that you brought to the table.
Of course. She will grab the cube and head out.
Gorgane will grab a cube, and Hedda grabs a cube, and Myra grabs a cube. And
Can this sword be put in the bag?
yes, as long as it's covered and it's in its sheath, and
He puts that in the cube in a bag of holding.
don't touch it. Don't grab the hilt.
No.
Keep it covered. Gorgane goes with you, Hedda goes with you, and Myra goes with you to say goodbye to the kids. And Tuffy will get up and go with you behind you guys. Tuffy will ask to be, if you can pray, over you.
Yeah. Eris, can you let the guards and all of the staff know that Tuffy is going to be here
Of course.
taking care of the kids for a while?
course.
You said they gave him hell trying to get in.
We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Security's tight, Lily. You have to
Oh,
understand.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Thank you. I appreciate all of it.
So what do we do about saying about a recall?
Tuffy's like, oh yeah. He comes over to you. You have a word?
One word?
Yeah.
Sets a dick is that one word?
You say it real fast.
Works for me.
All right. That's not
Not just yet, and then pops up back up to the dojo.
okay.
Seth's gonna take Vela for a walk.
Okay. That's a dick.
Sets a dick. Sets a dick.
That might be a good t-shirt. That's a dick. Recall.
Take me home, sets a dick.
Calgon, take me.
What was I gonna say? That fucking got me. Something was to pray over you, pray with the kids and everything you working.
Absolutely.
Um,
So she'll go into the tower. If they all follow her, she'll tell them, get the kids and gather in the library, and I'll meet you guys in there in just a little bit.
Okay.
And then she'll head up to
All right.
her study. Hey, Daddy.
well, hello, darling. What are you doing?
Well, I'm sitting in the castle right now. I just got done with a meeting with the king and queen.
Yes, this funeral is going to be quite the endeavor. I'm writing my speech right now and feeling a great deal of sorrow for the loss of our wonderful queen. She was brilliant.
She was. It's all very sad. I've been asked to announce every.
I see that. I have been given the itinerary, and I think that it is a great honor to be announced by my daughter.
When I have time, do you want to help me go over my announcements and make sure everything I'm saying is okay?
If you would like,
I'm a
dear,
little nervous to be honest.
of course you
I have something else to tell you though. The king and queen are sending me along with a group of us up north towards Myrabellia.
Oh my heaven, dear, that
So I will be gone. We are leaving tonight.
I suppose that if the order is given by the king and queen, there's no getting out of this.
I wouldn't want to get out of it. I need to do this. Are you at home?
I am very proud of you, Kitty. Of course, come on to the tower and we'll,
I gotta
Get
leave
off
in
of
like
this.
an hour, but I'll come say bye.
I look forward to seeing you.
She'll get up and she'll leave.
I'll be back in a little while. No. And she leaves.
Okay. Kind of a somber feel in the den.
Yeah.
They was left it to Eris. What are you doing about it? I mean,
I hope so.
some of them very inexperienced. Well, I wouldn't say inexperienced. You know, part of the reason why I chose some of them is they were this. They know.
Right. I'm a little worried about some of these kids, but
They all did really well with this.
they did. They did. Maybe we should take their souls and their DNA before they leave, and that way, once they leave, it can't be taken by any of those devils. And
We have all that. We don't have their souls, but the rest of the stuff. But that is a personal. They're going to have to agree to that personally, each of them.
maybe we could talk to each one of them. See, it's just an idea, an extra layer of protection for these kids. I mean, I don't keep mine in me.
Not just the kids, anybody, but I'm sure Lily has hers taken care of.
I'm sure.
That is.
But the kids like Seth, Eden, Godwin, I don't know about your sister and Sabian. I know your sister doesn't cast any kind of magic, so probably not. Sabian probably doesn't have it. So it would just be the four of them. I just know with that devilish magic, that demonic.
I'll let you ask them. It's better coming from a queen than it would be from me. I mean, coming from me, hey, do you want me to suck your soul? You know, I mean, you know what I mean? You know,
It's a weird habit.
and, you know, without your soul, some things can't be done.
Yeah.
So
Well, do you think we should just let that go?
it's up to each of them.
Can you and Reva resurrect without your souls? You can't, can you?
Our souls resurrect with us.
So Reva's couldn't be taken. So it's just God and Eden.
If we are
inside?
killed, our spirit and soul and body all resurrects.
Interesting. Should look
Just like yours.
Mine's a little different. But
Yeah. Rainbow too.
I don't have my soul in my body. Okay. Should look over at Bob. Like, hey.
That one went up to the other.
Oh. Okay, well she'll wait for everybody to come back in. That's an in-person conversation, not a telepathy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Everybody else left. Right?
Mm-hmm. Eden, Godwin, Seth, yeah. So Seth, you take Velia out and you guys walk down the hallway. Nevela, sorry.
He just can't.
You just can't get her memorized crazy.
What you get for making them all alike.
I did have it for a while and then he kept doing it and then I started doing it. So I blame
I'm the new guy.
yeah, not you.
Blame the new.
I blame the lovesick puppy.
Mhm.
Kid. All right, cat. My bad. That's
Yeah, you come out the hallway and start walking down the hallway. And she's like, you shouldn't use that sober.
Nope. Not unless I absolutely have to. Last ditch effort. But otherwise, no. I hate this thing. If I could, I'd destroy it.
Can't be destroyed
I
as
know.
far as I know.
I can't.
I can tell you I knew the man that wielded that. He was the most evil being next to the ancient one that I've ever
He
met.
points at his face and says, "Yeah, I know."
He liked to be controlled by
I don't like being controlled. So there's that.
So you're a panther. So you have more than one life, right?
I don't think so. I have no idea.
From what I know about your kind, the princes all have more than one life. They have 9. From what I know, from what I've heard, from what I've read about. From what I've read, the items that the cat lord has, none of those are real. They're all fake. At least that's the books.
Well, the necklace I had at one point in time, actually, one of the stones went when I got killed.
So you have 8.
I don't know.
What I'm telling you is,
I don't have that necklace anymore, so
what I'm telling you is, according to the history of the religion and things that are written about it, you don't have to have it. Those items just allow you to believe in yourself.
This is the fucking power of friendship.
Yeah, right. It's just right.
Secret. That's what I've heard. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but I hope
Yeah, stops. I don't have thumbs.
yeah, me too. I want to see you again. I like holding your hand.
we have a royal wedding to plan after the coronation.
Right.
You better.
Tap you.
No, what she said was what I think it was.
What?
The betrothal.
What about it?
She said we were betrothed.
Who?
You're the queen. When she was talking before the Shogun showed up.
Oh, you mean
Uh-huh.
the old queen?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she said we were going to be betrothed. She absolutely did.
Oh, going to be. Oh, I thought she said we were.
No.
Okay.
Well, that we were going to be allowed to be married. She gave her a blessing, basically, openly and publicly in front of everyone.
Because I still have to ask that question when I get back.
No,
Oh, wait, you already asked that question.
it's already been asked through your actions.
Yeah, okay.
If you've gone this far and you don't mean to ask that question, I know that some of my family is going to probably be very pissed off at you.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Not to mention how angry I
Yeah, I'm more afraid of you than I am them. So,
should be.
because you got a pretty wicked punch.
Dude.
Yeah.
And a kick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to spar.
My kick actually hurts more than
But a punches do have the power of kicks.
Yeah, they do. I've been looking for a workout partner.
Though now that I'm not undead, it won't have as powerful. But
I'd still worry about it. See,
time will come when, hopefully, maybe that time is now. I will never have to punch anybody. That would be good.
Yeah, just punch that.
you got me. I make a pretty good punching bag. I keep meaning to ask Ned to work out with, but I think you'd make a pretty good workout partner.
Zed?
You.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We should probably keep business and pleasure separate. I
Why?
tend to teach very harshly.
But I like that.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. We should probably keep those separate. I mean, I can teach you things if need be, but yeah. Student relationship is different.
I know.
Much different.
Definitely no. I do need to work on my And I still want to learn that old.
Way of the one.
No, I already know Way of the One. The unseen sight thing.
Hmm.
I have several Way of the One skills.
Well, yes, you are training in Way of the One, but you don't know.
Oh no, not
That
That-
takes many years.
you're right.
And to be honest with you, I'm not quite completed my track to that either. Though I can tell you, I believe that Reva just completed hers.
Nerd.
Nice.
Right.
Pretty neat. Anyway, I hope you come back and, well, you will come back.
That in order.
Yes. For your
Ex-
princess, you will
Accept it.
succeed and come back.
Except
She gives you a hug, and then she'll give you a passionate kiss. The first one she's ever given, like passionate kiss in the hallway. Paladin's kind of like,
Perverts look away.
they turn and like look at each other like they're not looking at you,
Mhm.
and then
They have a sucky job, man.
she will turn and
Hey, they're important.
she will turn
They
and
are.
walk back towards the den, and she'll look at the two paladins standing there. She goes, "Did you telepathy him?" And they just look at her like, "No, princess, don't. It's none of his business or hers." Yes, ma'am.
And he'll just follow her.
So, like, you could tell that Vela knows that the paladins are watching you guys, and she goes into the den. All right, so you're in the dojo.
I was gonna say Zed's also gonna get up and just be like, "All right, Majesties, kind of go back upstairs.
Okay.
Need me? I'll be upstairs."
Doll stand up when he does.
Okay.
Walk over to Bay and Eris.
Yeah.
Yes.
You done with me?
So you're going to be starting etiquette training,
Tomorrow morning,
among other things.
you need to learn. You're a princess now.
Okay. You have much to do.
But tonight,
Etiquette, court.
tonight you can do whatever you want. Look around the castle, whatever you like.
Don't leave the castle.
Yes.
You said.
It's twice as important.
I wanted to. I know you guys know that I'm grateful, but I want to give you a formal thank you for the room and the clothes and all of the things. It's very beautiful.
You're my daughter.
She gets a little bit choked, but she's trying to
You're my
talk.
daughter.
And I can't believe how kind you are,
Sorry, you were a dick.
my king. Thank you.
He goes over and gives you a hug.
Eris will wait till he's done hugging her and then she'll hug her as well. Kiss her on her
He
cheek.
Like,
pats
with
you.
the tears.
He pats you on the back and then looks down and says, "The religion of Gold Star is not." Kisses you on the forehead. Lets Eris come on.
She'll hug you and kiss you
I
on
know.
the cheek.
At that point, you come in, Seth, with Vela, and
He's got a dog grin on his face.
okay. Vela says, "Your Majesties, am I dismissed?" She walks over and grabs Doll's hand. "Am I dismissed?"
She'll smile.
She drags you out the door with her and gives one last look over at Seth, smiles.
Just blows her a kiss.
Okay. Out the door. You guys come out the door, and she starts to cry.
Yeah, Doll's already in
Doll's
tears.
you too. You guys like wrap your arms around each other. You're both crying going down the hallway.
That just eating a sandwich walking down.
Yeah. Yeah, Zed, you realize they didn't say anything to you, and you know your your last order was to protect the admiral.
Yeah, I'm not going into that fucking room.
Yeah,
so-
you don't know where she's at right now necessarily, so you're not sure what to do with
Yeah,
it.
he's just
so
going back up to the
goes back
the
up to the
command
room.
center, whatever,
Okay.
the Rosa.
Oh, all the way at the
Central?
top?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a cool room up there. I'm sure there's some people hanging out.
It's darker than most parts of the
There's
castle.
yeah, it's really dark up there and nice, and it's technologically advanced, which is more like what you're used to.
There's like
And there's a pool table.
Does he know what a pool table is? Is this just a future thing?
He
So-
does. He does know what a pool table is. When he walks in,
He's
you
gonna
see
shoot some pool.
you see the Kazav and some Rosa and Kazav up there.
Rosa,
Ah,
Kazav.
Commander. Kazav. Hello.
Hello. He'll walk over just to like he wasn't gonna sit down, but Kazav was sitting there, and he's just like pool table. Goes
Goes
over
to
to
the pool table, starts messing with it.
starts.
Okay, Godwin is up in the dojo. What's he doing?
He's gonna actually reach out to Jamal.
Okay.
Father,
Son.
how are you?
A little bit pissed off.
Heard about the conclusion of the trial.
Yes. I'm not quite sure how they could have. Yes, yeah. I'm not happy.
Yeah, there's a few of us that still want to add or two, but maybe
You know, the king could overrule this, right?
yeah, he mentioned that. Just isn't sure if he should.
I think he should. Well, yes. Can't tell him to do
Yeah. He was hard to tell what to do before.
Yeah.
Like,
that. Damn kids. So, what are you doing? Preparing for the funeral.
preparing for Myrabellia.
Really?
Yeah.
He's sending you there.
I would go even if he didn't want me to.
Boy, you got a knack for choosing difficult enemies.
Well, apparently, foolish things for love run the family.
Vengeance.
Vengeance, and well, you didn't get a chance to meet the love of my life, but the big A got to her before I could escape the mist.
So she's inflicted.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I hear that Remy is going through the same thing again.
Yes. And this one.
That I did not know. His mother being
Jake.
Jake. Nice lady.
Yes. There's a reason. There's a reason I felt.
Well, a little bit of a step up from your other choice, I suppose.
I like to think that way.
Unmade, by the way.
Well, then maybe it didn't happen.
Go.
But you did, so
Yeah.
I suppose it did.
I didn't disappear, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't get melted by lava or anything stupid.
Yeah, let's not do that. Are you going with team?
Yeah. Lily has a way to at least make us lava proof 24 hours.
At least going?
Yeah.
Right. So the heroes of the north.
Some of them.
You couldn't be in better hands. I commend the king for trying to do this. There are a lot of people suffering currently, including my wife, including many others. This infliction is more rampant than your monarch or anyone else has been telling you.
I assumed. Just trying to figure out how to sew up a rip in space time, whatever the hell it is.
I heard rumors about something about the lava river and the lake being the same symbol that's on the heart of those afflicted.
That'd be correct. Apparently closing the or healing the rip should hopefully undo the curse of the affliction.
Rip?
Rip.
You sure it's not rift?
That monarch. I said the same thing. The monarch continues to say that the divination said rip specifically.
Now he knows what a rift is, right?
Yeah, we went over it.
Okay.
Pretty thoroughly.
This conversation.
We've had it a couple times.
One more person has to
Yeah.
if it's a rift, he's gonna fucking fly up the handle. You fucking think I know what a rift is?
Apparently, we have portals, rifts, and rips, whatever.
Well, a rip is. That could be a way to describe a rift for sure, if in divination.
That's what we're kind of hoping for.
But if he's, I trust the divinations of Gold Star. Their priests are getting better at what they're doing. I will try what I can to find out any information. When are you going?
About an hour, we'll head to temple and eat the rest, and
The Temple of Gold Star.
you know, the Shagrus.
Shagrus?
You're not there.
Sorry.
Shagrus?
Yes, there you go.
You're going to the Temple in Myrabellia. Zira and Gordon's stronghold.
Correct.
Be careful, my son. That place is dark. The rumors that come out of what they do there, quite evil. It's rumored that they sacrifice beings, souls, bodies, spirits, energy to keep their temple powered. And I'm pretty sure it's not just a rumor.
Well, necromancy and all of that.
She is the one that created the devices that were used in Myrabellia to drain the vampires to be executed. Tens of thousands.
Oh yeah, I've got that other thing to deal with eventually too.
It's a chamber that glows of a green color. They used to have them on the city streets. They're horrific. Horrific.
Apparently, there's some ancient one that's awakened too, so that'll be great.
Excuse me.
The ancient one
Is awake.
is awake.
And I don't know this why.
I don't know. I just told you.
No, yes, I should already have had this. When did that happen?
A day.
Oh, good. Yeah, there's some people in trouble.
It has been a day, right?
I don't think it's
I think-
maybe
is
it's
it
been
been
a
a
couple hours.
It's been a couple
Well,
hours.
some people went to sleep.
But
instead
you
of
say a
sleeping.
day. Yeah. He's on other side. Yeah.
I mean, maybe hours. I don't know.
Thank you for that information. Well, even if it's minutes, I should know. My spine, yeah. Someone's in trouble.
Well, apples and trees, Some people know things.
Pay good money for what? Yeah. Anyway. Evidently,
Hey.
not.
I'll take an allowance anytime.
The items weren't good enough.
Well, those were for years. This
You
was,
and your stepbrother Brock or your half brother Brock are the same if you're going to start acting like that.
I'm not extorting you. I'm just trying to get paid.
You already extorted. You killed me and took all my shit.
You asked me to kill you and left your shit where it was because you were dead.
All
And I brought you back.
all
So
jokes aside, I will see Myrabellia. Not that I can find anything useful, but I'll see what I can do.
appreciate it.
You'll be fine. You survived the abyss, you can survive hell.
Well, I mean, there were devils there too. So.
Yes. Myrabellia is a different deal. It is just covered in lava. I'm not quite sure how you're
Just gonna dive in, go for a swim.
obviously.
Baxter.
That's the fucking plan. It sounds crazy when you say it. What the fuck? It sounds crazy until you said it out loud.
There you go.
You put it like that.
All right, my son. Well, I will contact you as soon as I can. You're going to the temple, probably going to come together on some ideas there, and I will try to let you know what I can between now. Let you
Appreciate
know
it.
before you go in. Tell you what I know.
Will do. Thank you.
Right. We will talk to you soon, and good luck.
Thank you. See you on the other side.
We're going to take a break there real quick, you guys.
We're about to leave.
And we will be right back.
BRB.
BRB. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Six,
And Carl,
And we're back.
3, 2, 1.
Da da da. All right.
All right.
Seth,
A bunch.
Seth had something he wanted to do, but we had to take a break. So
Yeah.
besides pulling
Okay.
out, swapping bows and pulling out his arrows, and
All of that jazz. What
Yeah.
else did he want her to do?
he wanted to telepathy Lady Sabra first
Okay.
and say, if you have a moment,
Damn, you brave.
I have a question.
Yeah, he's dead.
He just withers up into ice right there. He's just in the hallway.
Okay, peanut gallery.
All right.
We're back in the back seat of the bus.
Don't make me stop this bus.
Are you going to ask it, or am I going to be left in suspense?
Well, I wanted to make sure you weren't busy first. What would it take to become an agent of our mother?
The desire to do so, and skills involving shadow, mystery, twilight, stealth, or magic.
I have skills in shadow and stealth. I don't wish to become a worshiper. I wish to become an agent.
I understand. She accepts. I will find a contact that you will report to.
Okay. We are getting ready to meet Lion, Clip, and now I personally forgot the guy's name.
Adrian.
Adric and Adric in Myrabellia.
It's an awful hot place to meet.
Indeed. Currently, he doesn't bother. But I thought now would be an appropriate time to speak of these things before I'm unable to.
Agents report and provide information that the goddess may wish. It's more important for you to provide information than anything else,
Understood.
for it unveils many mysteries. I do not see a problem with you being an agent of mystery. We'll discuss things further when your contact comes to speak with you.
Thank you, Lady Saber.
You're welcome. Thank you for your offer. Till we speak again.
And someday I'm hoping that you can tell me more about how. I don't know much about it other than what her specialties are.
No response.
Okay. And then he'll contact Ren.
She's goofy. Never. Okay. So Ren,
Fade back to white.
you guys are sleeping, cuddling on the roll sheets in the royal chamber,
Hmm.
and you get a sleepy.
Are you busy?
No.
I can leave my message with Rosa if I need to.
No, what's going on?
We are leaving. I wanted to tell you goodbye and that I love you.
Leaving where?
We are going to Myrabellia.
She'll try to use her move silently
Okay.
to try to get up out of bed without waking him up. So I
Okay.
need to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll it.
Let's see.
Nah. Not even close. I rolled a 98 over 45.
Should have changed it.
You ain't sneaky.
You tried falls out of bed.
You try to sneak and you slip and the cover grabs on your foot and like comes off both of them. You fall to the ground. It's like, you okay? So George kind of looks over at you. He's like, where you going?
My brother's leaving. He wants to talk to me. She'll get dressed. She'll put on like a robe.
All right.
And say, meet me outside my door.
Okay.
All right.
We'll go upstairs.
You open the door and look out and you see paladins in the hallway and they turn and look at you.
She'll step out and close the door behind her.
Okay. All right.
Stand there and wait for Seth.
He comes up.
What's going on?
We're leaving.
Where are you
Here
going?
in probably half an hour.
Where are you going?
Myrabellia.
Why?
The king and queen asked us to.
Can you give me more direct answers instead of being all fucking cryptic? What is going on?
We're going to close the portal. Or rip or rift or whatever
The rip it there.
Who's going?
He'll list off who's going.
Door opens behind her. And you see Sam peek her head out and she's in a robe.
He's leaving. They're going to Myrabellia.
She steps out, closes the door. They're both in their robe. You can tell. The paladins look over and then look straight again. They nod and then look straight again.
They're going to Myrabellia. Close the rip.
Who?
Him and the show.
Name them all up.
That's by the king's command.
Oh,
He didn't want everybody going. I'm not sure I should be telling everybody, but
of course you should be telling them.
I'd be pissed if you were gone and I found
Yeah.
out that way.
Absolutely.
which is why I sent you that telepathy. Make sure that I wouldn't say go without saying.
Please be careful, Seth.
Oh,
Yeah. Careful. That's
Terrifying.
it's dangerous.
I'm immune to lava, so
There are more things than just lava.
Yes, you're right.
So, is this a cat kind thing too?
No.
Okay.
Plus, we are taking somebody that can cast spells of immunity on those that are non.
I wonder why he didn't send those two.
He wants us to deal with the other enemy.
Maybe you can bomb the shit out of the Shogun. That would be a good thing.
Definitely have firepower.
Especially on the obscure.
She'll hug Seth. Please be careful.
So we'll
Don't-
so we'll do.
Don't do anything stupid.
Or keep your head about you and
Nothing chaotic, nothing crazy.
we'll run it up in front of everybody.
Seriously.
Stick together and watch each other's backs.
And I love you.
Well, Vela's already made me promise to come back.
Good. She's staying here.
She has no choice. And in case you haven't heard, the ancient one's away.
I did know that.
So you're going to need to keep an eye on her.
I will do everything I can. I'm sure orders are going to come from Bay for us soon. So
Good luck.
you got this.
And
Yep.
you be careful.
Always on.
Don't do anything crazy. And he'll kiss both of them on the cheek and
Pick up.
head back downstairs. And you can see he's wearing his old bow. And he stops about 10 feet down and says, turns around and says, "You know, I love you both.
Love you too,
We love
son.
you too, Seth.
Just please stay out of trouble." And say hi to her girl.
Okay.
We will.
I do owe him one.
She guides you back into the room and closes the door. You see Sir George dressed and he's cleaning up at the sink. He's cleaning his hair, his face, and he's washing his face. And you see a bottle of wine sitting over. It's not opened with 3 glasses. And he's like, "You guys hungry?"
Ren, your head.
Yeah.
Can you find me an engagement ring?
Yeah.
Thank you. And he just keeps going.
Go to Zira. The temple. You guys are there, and the priestesses open up the door. There's a knock door. They open up the door, and Lion and Adric and Clip are standing there. They let them in. They come walking down the walkway all the way to the altar. Gordon standing there.
Hey guys.
Clip's like, "Hey, how's it going? Never been in one of these before." He kind of looks around. Lion's like, "Temple?" He's like, "No. I've been to lots of temples." Lion's like, "What'd you call me?" "Nothing, Lion, nothing." He's like, "Calm down."
Start eating popcorn. She'll let him fight it out in the sanctuary. She won't get involved.
I'm not sure if I should greet you as priestess or a necromancer or what?
You
But
just call me Zira, dude.
zero.
Zero, dude.
We have been sent here to meet with the others that are coming from Queensland.
Yeah. Yeah, they told me. They should be here soon.
They should. So I hear there's a vantage point on top of the temple.
There's. But
You want to wait till it.
yeah, wait till everyone comes. Well, actually, we can show you guys from here. We don't need to go up there. She kind of glances at Gordon. She does not want them walking through this temple.
He pulls out a mirror and
Puts it into the altar.
puts it into the altar and scribes from the top of the temple down on what can be seen. Starts showing it to him.
Like I've told everybody else, they've been leaving in formation. Like they're being
a lot of
ordered
them still left behind.
to
it
do
just
so.
says.
There are quite a few.
So there looks to be several entry points, fissures or holes, different locations. This one seems to be more guarded than the others. Yes, that's probably closer to our objective.
Yeah.
But also probably harder to get past. Gordon's like, yeah, it's too dark to see a lot, but there seems to be a lot of movement.
There are so many devils down there.
There's a dispel magic on the mirror. Gordon's like, he grabs it, shuts it.
Oh shit.
It didn't take it out for a day. Luckily, that was close.
God damn it. Who did that?
Someone out there. Adric said, normally that would take a mirror out. But mine's different. Quite an eye. Cost me many years of my life. Won't push it, just letting you know it's powerful. I'm quite familiar with those types of mirror. Quite often used one myself many eons ago. Things. So I guess you're coming with us some way.
Mm-hmm. And she says it just like that. She's like, mm-hmm.
It won't be an easy task, I know.
So do you guys have any more information than what we have? Because we don't have shit.
That thing does not seem to be happy. It looks over your shoulder.
It's not fucking happy, period, man.
You kind of have that dark macrobay. that how you pronounce that word? Yeah. Kind of got that dark power. Thank you. Interesting. Well, most would be creeped out by this temple. And I find it actually quite beautiful.
It is.
Yes.
A lot of work went into this place.
Those are all vampires. You keep looking at this gold.
Yes.
You had a great distaste for them, I see.
No, not really.
Lines like,
They're just readily available.
lines like, so the Lord of Cats sends his greetings and tells you he thanks you for allowing this space to be used to prepare for this mission. He also said that he thanks your God for allowing us. See Adrian twiddling his thumbs.
We all want this done. So, like he's casting.
No, he's just like this.
4.
So
It's awkward as fuck.
awkward as fuck. So the rest of you are all back at the castle at the keep, and you are waiting to do the final things. Eden,
Yes.
you go to your dad. You go to the tower,
Mhm.
Nazgate Tower, Naz Tower.
Find your dad.
Yeah, you come in and he's in there in the study. You walk in, the butler's there. He's like, lady,
How are you doing today?
wonderful. Good to see you again.
It's good.
It's been some time. I
It has. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. We understand that you're great. I mean, there's just a few things that we need to discuss whenever you have the time.
What do you mean?
Well, the annual things. The angelic ball is coming up next month, and
Oh, boy.
your father wanted me to make sure that you were aware of it. And if you wanted to go, we need to take care of everything for your admission. This year, a lot of the younger kids are riding in on the Pegasus that your father has sells, and he's going to be renting and leasing some of them out. And he, of course, wants to know if you want the white one, and whether or not you will be attending it in dress attire or in uniform, or what exactly you'll be doing. Also, there are several kegs of red ale that have been sitting here in the kitchen for some time. I've kind of put them out of mind's eye by putting them into the warehouse. They're sitting at the warehouse right
So those cakes belong to Seth.
now. Who?
Seth Ford.
Yes,
If he comes,
that's who they're addressed to, but he does not live here,
No.
lady.
no, I'll see if I can get it taken care of. She kind of laughs.
I mean, I don't mean to be a bother, but they're in the way.
All
I
right,
try to have everything
I'll
in its
see if
place.
I can get that taken care of.
Of course. Now, could I have them delivered somewhere for you? I mean, I'd be happy to do that, my lady.
I really don't know the answer to that question.
Well,
So as far as the ball goes, as long as I'm not working, I would love to go.
wonderful, wonderful. I will let your father know. And when will you know whether you're working or not?
It's hard to say. So I'm working for.
Well, I was told you have been recalled back to Queensland.
I have. I'm going out on mission this afternoon.
I wish you the greatest
Mhm.
success and may Gold Star guide your steps. May you continue to be blessed by his light.
Thank you.
Of course.
I need to go talk.
As you wish, mistress. The other stuff, that one goes back into the kitchen.
Go.
Jealous ball.
Oh, my lady, just one final thing. There is a letter for you.
Let me see.
It's in your room. Shall I go get it?
Yeah, will you retreat?
Yes, of course, my lady.
Thank you.
That's that way.
Sure. Go to her dad.
You walk in.
She's kind of giggling to herself.
Well, hello there, my darling. He stands up out of his chair with his pipe, puts it down, walks over to you,
She'll give him
gives you a big hug, and he holds you there and kisses you on both cheeks and brushes your hair. He's like, "You're sweating, dear.
It's hot outside.
When did this start?"
Probably like a month ago or so.
So you have finalized your self-actualization.
I have, yes.
Well, congratulations, my dear. It's good to see you finally coming up around to completion.
I know it took a while, but
Now, are you interested in going to that ball?
maybe. I don't know yet. It's hard to say. I don't know
I
if
think it Well, how should I say this, dear? There was a boy that came a court for you,
What?
and he has asked me if he could perhaps take you to the event.
What boy?
His name is Gio. You know, the gentleman that
Oh,
they made the clones from.
I do.
He he said that you have not been able, he has not been able to get in contact with you, and that if it is because you don't want to see him, he would rather be told now, since you have been out of reach and or have not been willing to speak to him, like as if he feels like you have blocked his telepathy.
I have done no such thing. I haven't heard from him since the date we went on, and you told me to never chase a man, so I haven't.
Dear, not chase boys, but let me tell you this: this young man has said that he has attempted to contact you several times.
I haven't received anything.
Well,
That's
there
really
were letters
shocking.
sent from Lux and also Queensland.
I know.
Here, there's a letter upstairs.
Yeah, he told me.
He comes walking in. Milady.
Hold on. She'll go sit down and
Okay.
she'll read it.
All right. You open it up. It's really nice. You know, you open it up. It's done really well. And it says, to my brightness. I've thought of nothing else since our last, but our next conversation. I have been unable to contact you via telepathy and have sent many letters. If you do not want to correspond with me, please break it to me easy now instead of continuing to not accept my letters or these. I felt we had a connection, not just to the Illuminary Order, but between each other. I would very much like to see you again. If you're interested, please respond. Jill.
When is it dated for? Like how long ago?
It's not dated. The letter's not dated.
When?
Would that be all?
Yes. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't know he was trying to get in contact with me. I didn't receive anything or any letters.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, dear, he's evidently trying to get in touch with you.
Maybe I should write something back.
That will completely up to you. But I can, of course, see, we could see that it's given to him. Something interesting.
She'll sit down. She'll find some paper.
Pen a letter. Okay.
She'll write out a letter. I'll
Right.
tell you later what it
Right.
says. I need to think about what she
Okay.
would say.
All right. You get it finished and give it to him.
And then she'll go and talk to her dad.
Okay.
That's a cliffhanger. You guys don't get to know what she says yet.
We already know.
No, you don't.
So, between you and I, what are you doing? What exactly are you doing?
We are going to Myrabellia to close number 1, the portal. And number 2, what they're calling a writ.
You mean a writ?
God damn it!
I've heard that quite a bit. According to King Damon, the divination said it's a writ. So I don't know. He seemed rather irritated the last time somebody said that to him. So I think he's been told that several times.
I'm not quite sure what that is.
I don't really know either, but we've got a team put together. But we will be going into the lava under Myrabellia.
That sounds like a very dangerous operation.
It is.
That's what we do. danger.
Now, as
incorporated.
your daddy, I am worried about you, of course, but also as your daddy, I am very proud and honored to hear that my daughter has been chosen for such a mission. You have exceeded everything that was expected of you. You are now a guardian of the sun, from what I hear. And not only that, you have been offered the position of announcing the very queen funeral.
Sorry.
Mother dear, you have reached the pinnacle. I'm sure that you'll go farther than that. That's not what I mean. But you have reached the pinnacle of what I ever expected out of you.
I have been incredibly blessed.
Well, you had a good upbringing.
Yes, I did.
You got a daddy that loves you, cares for you. Not all people have that. Now, I know your mother wasn't present very much, but you know, she is answering prayers, listening to things going on from the heavens. So know that she's
understand.
been looking over you ever since
I
you were
do.
a real wee bitty little girl.
The two of us, we've talked, and I don't answer. It's okay.
Well, I have made every attempt possible to get back with her, and she got me again to fence on it.
Maybe I'll go have a talk with her. She crosses her arms.
Be afraid of that.
Well, maybe that might be something that you would be interested in, but I don't think either one of the two of us would be interested in talking to her. You'd embarrass me for one. A gentleman would never send somebody else to speak on his behalf.
If you don't want me to say nothing, I won't.
Well, if you want to drop a word that you know, you could do that, dear. But
I mean, if you're on a cold, right?
so speak, correspond with me. Well, I mean, you could tell her. You
Well,
could speak about the ball that'd be coming up here soon.
oh yeah, are you wanting to take her?
Well, I wouldn't be opposed to taking her.
Maybe you should write her a letter.
You know what? We could. Well, I don't soon. Are you wanting to go with that young man?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe we could go as a double date. Maybe you could talk to her and let her know.
Maybe.
If,
Maybe.
maybe we could do that.
Maybe we
I
could.
mean, if you feel like it. But, you know, I don't know if
You
it's
know
important
what?
or not.
What we can do is I can talk to her about going as a double date, and then once we get there, we can just kind of separate. And then the two of you can have your time together. What do you think?
You really do like this young gentleman, don't you? I mean, if you
Well, I was thinking more for your guys' sake, but I do like him. I don't know him that well, though. We've only been on one date. And I gotta tell you, it's a little weird because the Geo9ers are always around. So it's kind of one of those things where it's just a little strange.
So it might be strange for him to deal with it. His always around. So you got some in common there.
Yeah.
I think he's a good kid, good young gentleman.
Seems like it.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have picked him if he wasn't. Anyway, you should try to let him know, at least, I don't know what you wrote there, but let him know that you were out of contact.
I did.
Very well.
I did.
I'll get the letter to him for you.
Thank you.
I hear that Lux is just right above.
It is. It sure is.
He might even be in town.
He might be. I don't know.
Probably be inappropriate though, just to try to go find him. So don't you do that.
I won't. I'm
Let him
fixing.
come looking for you.
I'm
You-
fixing to leave, so just make sure you get that letter.
Your
to
daddy
him.
loves you. Go and she kiss.
Should I kiss him on the cheek and she'll give him a big hug?
Okay.
I gotta go, Daddy. They're
Right.
waiting on me.
May the blessings of Gold Star guide your steps and light your way.
May Gold Star bless you.
I will see you when you succeed.
Yes, sir. Turn around.
You go out and you see the butler walk to the front door to let you out.
She'll put the letter in her bag.
That he wrote you.
Mhm.
He goes over and he opens the door
Thank
to
you.
let you out. As soon as he opens the door, Gio's standing there and he's like,
Well, hi there.
"Hi."
Um, Just look at her. Like, let's go grab that from my daddy really quick. The letter,
Oh, there's a letter?
the one I just wrote.
Okay. Yes, of course. Lady. And he turns and walks off and goes, how you been?
Do you?
Um, I don't want to impose.
How long does she have? He said an hour.
Yeah, yeah, like 6 more minutes, man.
Like 6 minutes.
You're gonna need a teleport.
That's what Bay says. He's like, okay, guys, you get about 5 minutes. You guys to hurry up.
We never went back to Little.
I know. We will go back.
We fuck with him all the time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So just so you know, I never got. I just now received your letter. I never got any of your letters from Lux, and I never received any of your telepathic messages.
I'm sorry.
When my daddy told me that and I read the letter, I was kind of shocked, actually.
I've been trying to reach you since the next day. I waited 2 days because I didn't want to, yeah. It just seemed too forward. You know what I mean? I mean, we just met, So I waited 2 days, but I've been trying to reach you ever since. Kind of felt like a creep, actually.
Yeah, I never got any of your correspondence. It's
Well, that's good to
weird that
know.
I never got any of them. I'd like to know why.
I would too. That's
Where did you send?
well through the mailing system in Lux.
That's weird. I never got
I
any of
actually sent one also to the house here.
I got
He walks
one.
up and
Here. So have to. You don't have to read it right now, but I did write you back.
oh, okay. He puts it in his pocket. He's like, so I'll read this and then we can correspond after. Are you gonna be busy for a while? There's this thing coming up. There's a ball, an angelic ball, and I just wanted to see if you wanted to go.
Too.
Wonderful. Eden, it is so good to see you again.
It was good to see you too.
I actually came here to see your dad, but
Daddy.
no reply. Butler comes up.
He's here to see me.
Oh, I would prefer to say,
Thank you.
lady.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Yeah. He reaches out and kind of pats you, gives you a hug.
She'll hug him.
We'll talk soon.
Walk out.
Okay. She walks out. You go walking out, and it's dark outside. And you walk out, and you realize that it's not very dark. It's really light, like there's street lights, and you're like looking around, and then you realize it's you, and you're just pulsating with light. And
Try to do a deep breath
Okay.
or something.
lower it back down, and you head back.
She'll fly to try to hurry. She'll take to flight.
Who's left? Lily.
Yeah.
And okay, Lily, you're
So she goes to the tower.
Okay.
Goes up to her special room on the top floor where she casts her circle.
okay.
She's gonna not dispel, but she's gonna cast. She's got 2 creation spells in her mechanical hand. So she's gonna take off the glove and she's gonna create a chest with 1,000 pounds of coal in it and a chest with 1,000 pounds of logs in it.
Okay.
I know that sounds crazy. Put them
A
over in
little
the corner. And then she's going to replace those 2 spells with 2 repair rift spells into the hand
Right.
and then put the glove back on. And then she's going to telepathy Rabbit
Okay.
and Bella.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey.
I was going to come see you guys and get all my stuff out of my room and give you guys my room and just kind of say hi and see how you're doing. But I'm getting sent up to Myrabellia to try to close this portal. So I'm not going to be able to make it today. But I wanted to let you guys know what I was doing. Just say that I
Oh,
love you.
dude.
Yeah.
You're saying that like it's no big deal.
Well, it's got to be done. You know.
So the heroes taking care of it.
There's several of us, and then a few new younglings that are going to
Okay.
be going along as well.
All right. Well, we'll look after things here. So
Do
you ever open the shop?
yes,
It's ready to get back open.
absolutely.
Okay. I'll open it up.
And, you can also, I think, lean on. I'm not sure where my old teacher is at. Do you remember him from Beacon?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he is at the academy here, but you might be able to lean on magic school for having magic items made that we don't have there.
Oh, okay. Well, we got plenty of capital, so yeah, we can have some stuff made. I do have a list of things that people have been wanting. So
Yeah, so
teleport rings are like number one on the list.
Half of them is from Seth.
yeah.
Yeah.
So contact the magic school, see if my old teacher's there,
Okay.
see if there's any apprentices, maybe, hire someone on to do, or at least not full time, but temporarily.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
When I get back, I should have more time.
Shit, you're a roll core wizard now. You ain't got time.
I did.
I gotta take care of this.
So
Belle and I got it. Right, Belle?
there
Yeah, we
is
got it, Lily. Don't worry about it.
there's a secret door above my bed. Don't touch it. Don't fuck with it.
Okay.
I will come and empty it out when I get back.
Okay.
I just know that one of you guys are going to end up seeing it once you take that room over.
Okay.
But as soon as I get back, I'll come and clear out all my stuff.
Should we be worried about something above us? I mean,
No, just
Okay.
don't touch the door.
okay,
And
all
you're
right,
fine.
no problem.
That was an awfully clear warning.
Just don't touch the door. And you'll be okay.
We're touching shit.
Yeah.
So gotcha.
All right. I love you guys.
We love you.
Okay.
She's like, we love you, Lily.
I love you, Bella. And she'll disconnect.
Okay.
And then she'll telepathy Gorg and be like, hey, where are you guys at?
Down here where you told us to wait.
Oh, okay. On my way. And she'll run down.
Okay.
We will get to the temple this episode.
You think?
I do.
Maybe.
Really?
All right. So
We
you,
talk a
you
lot.
go down where they're at, and their kids are there and everything. They're like, so, gotta go get another song written about you. Your son says,
Let's hope so.
it's all right. Don't worry about it. You're gonna do fine.
Thank
You
you.
got this.
Um,
Ooh, ooh. You'll get this. You got this.
thank you. I do not want the two of you to feel like you are prisoners.
Oh, we
Here?
don't.
But something that I've never said to you guys before, because I did want to scare you, but I think that you're old enough now to understand, is that there are people that would harm you.
Yeah.
To control me.
We know.
Okay.
We know.
Just
It is what it is.
don't leave the keep alone, please. If you do feel the need to venture out, make sure that
There's plenty to do inside the keep, but yeah, if we go plays with Tuffy sometimes, 300 grams, maybe we could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
for sure.
Your daughter's like, I'm worried. I gotta be honest, I'm worried about where you're going, what you're doing. And you better come back. That's all I gotta say.
No, see.
The cool thing is that if anything happens, we have Tuffy. And he has been a miracle worker in bringing us back in the past.
I'm not worried about you dying. I'm worried about you not coming back.
I'll always come.
Unless you get captured.
Fucking A,
Right.
right?
Damn.
The fuck, man? Fucking kids.
So
Promenade, I guess, is a pretty big one. Hard to get
I
back into
have an emergency exit door.
Good.
And if I know what's about to happen, I can get back to the happy hunting ground.
Good.
Speaking of which, Myra, Gorgain, did Sal give you guys that gift as well? Or am I the only one that has that? Did he give you an ability to get back to him if you need to?
They both shoot their head down.
I wish he would have.
Might have slipped his mind. I don't know. Was he supposed to? Gord's like, oh, he didn't give us anything, Lily.
Not necessarily. I just
But
thought that he might have.
Buffy can take us back and forth from there. If he needs to. No, he's not coming with us. We got a word recall on him. He just gave us a word recall. So he's like, well, I know what you're talking about. It's not something that he has a lot of. The gifts just didn't. Kind of a security issue,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. That's why I keep it. And she'll look between her boobs to make sure it's.
He's like,
Not
yeah, it's
going to tree.
probably important to.
Wait, it stays here.
Yeah.
So, yes, what we're doing is she specifically looks at Myron Gorgain. Yes, what we're doing is important. It's necessary. It has to be done. But also, if it comes a point where it looks like we're not going to be able to get out, or that you're going to die, use your recall. Get out of there. We can always go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Work like a team, like we always do.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Any word.
You're never.
No.
It's-
I want payback, but yeah. This is like one of the few things I would actually feel good about going on right now. Rest of the shit can kind of fall to the wayside, but yeah, this is pretty important for me. So I'm all on board with it.
She'll hug the kids.
You hear Bay say, 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Not all of you are back yet.
There's a guy we're gonna pop down there and we'd have a conversation.
Okay. Right after, yeah, that would help. You would be
Yeah.
sitting there for like 30 minutes.
Duffy, did you want to do some sort of blessing or prayer before we go?
Yeah.
I just got a 5-minute warning.
Yep. May the cat Lord bless us all and keep us, and maybe we find our path, be unseen, and be successful in finding our prey. Return back to our loved ones. He holds us always in love.
Thank you. All right, let's get it.
All right.
While you were all waiting, Ares would have pulled out a handful of acorns and held it up to A like this. There's not very many. There's like 10.
Where do they go?
Circle.
Hmm.
The big one.
That's up to you. Might be useful. Give them to him.
She'll set them on the table.
Okay. All right. Everybody gathers together, and
She would tell everybody to take one and tell you if you break those, if you're in a situation and you break those, it will take you to a druid circle that is connected to the Happy Hunting Ground. There's a location that you can get to the Happy Hunting Grounds in this circle. In a tree. So you have to
they're not
find
going to
it.
know where that tree is, but
She'll try to explain where it is, but there's
Yeah.
so many fucking trees.
there
that
are. But it'll take you to a druid circle.
It'll take you to a
A
druid
safer
circle,
place than
which
lava hell.
devils
Yeah.
cannot be.
Yeah, devils can't go there.
Devils can't go there. There's 10 of them, so there should be enough
It's
for her to
like,
give
well,
everybody.
that might be a good place for everyone to join back at. So it's good. 10 of them?
Yeah.
How many people are going?
$12 counting Adric Lion and Cliff. No, 14 counting Gordon.
0. So she would
1,
give
2,
each of
3,
you
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12,
so
13,
she would give each of you one, and then she would say there's one extra.
I thought you had 10. You got more. You got 14.
10.
You
She's
got
10
10.
for the people that are here.
Got you. Got you. Each of
She
each
would
of
say,
them.
I can't recast a spell right now because if I did, it would bring you guys back here. I cast that spell when I was there.
So, yeah, you keep the other one. Or?
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep the other
So
one.
you all have one. All three.
Nice.
Nice.
A magic acorn.
You guys head to the temple. How do you get there?
Rego would say, I can teleport.
Right. Teleport. You
Link the fuck up.
everybody. Vase says,
Let's go.
you guys got this. After you meet, let me know what your plan is.
Of course we do. We got it.
Do you want us to contact you before we went to the temple, or before? Because we can contact you out of the temple, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he just said get a hold of him once you know what you're doing. And he'll try to get before you go, and he'll try to give you as much information as he can. So yeah, you guys appear at the temple right here.
Eden would have walked in as well.
Yeah, Eden walks in too.
I'm assuming that priestess would have found Eden as she came in.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. So Eden, when you walk in, a priestess walks up to you and hands you a amulet. They chain.
Yes.
She said, High Priestess Kara had this made for you.
Mhm.
It's an amulet of the Guardian of the Sun. She said that one is not real. You should give it back.
Hold this for a second. Should take it off.
The new one will actually, it can
Put it
actually
on.
attach to your plate.
Yeah, it can attach to your plate mail, dangle down, or around your neck, or whatever. But it has several
much.
magical abilities, which I'll give to you.
Okay.
And Kara had it made for you.
Will you tell her thank you for me?
I will.
I gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm in such a rush.
It's okay.
Thank you so much.
Then you
But
guys.
she pulls up off the ground. She flies through the fucking hallway trying to get there.
All right. Yeah, you're the last one to get there. You're late. You're late. And
Geo showed up at my house.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Really?
Like the Geo Niners. But Geo? Like, anyway, I'm ready. Let's go.
Sabian's like, it's the guy that they made all the clones from.
I'm just giving Sunshine a hard time.
I opened my door to leave to come here and he was standing. Yeah, anyway, let's go.
Yeah, that's quite the thing, Sabian says.
We're going to the
Get it.
angelic ball together.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I'm happy for you, Sunshine.
I was wondering when you were going to get your next date.
All right, you guys, Raven teleports you guys, and you appear right here.
Congrats.
Actually, you appear outside of it, and the doors are shut. What do you do, Raven?
Oh, no, so I'm gonna go home.
Knock. Priestesses open the door.
Loud. You
Yeah,
feel
it
me?
bangs in the house. You hear it. It's an armored hand. And priest opens the door and they walk in. Eden.
They already warned her.
Are you detecting or doing anything?
She'll pull it in just around the party.
Okay.
You feel me? Not out all the way, her full 80 feet, but just around the party.
Okay. All right. Cool. She starts pulsating as you guys come in. You can see her body's just pulsating light, and you guys come up to the altar. Even the closer you get to this altar, the more. And as you step up over the top of the last step, you see this creature behind Zira. Looks at you like this.
Grabs her. Just like looks forward.
Smacks its teeth together like clack, 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 clack. Zira, you can hear it behind you. Okay.
Welcome, friends.
love what you've done with the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Isn't
Vampire
it?
skulls dangling. Gordon's like, welcome.
Gordon, good to see you.
You guys are late.
Ray will walk up and see Zira, and she'll go up, and she'll go close enough to her that only really Gordon can see,
Okay.
and she'll hand her the cube.
All right.
She puts her back to everybody, you feel me? And she'll
Okay. Adric's like, or Gordon's like, you guys are late. Must have had some shit going on, huh?
Eden's watch broke.
Ah,
I'm
Huh.
so sorry.
Paladin was the one that was late. Okay. It's all good. You guys are all here now. So he turns and looks at Zero. I think we should go on the roof. I don't think
Yeah.
I described it.
All right, let's go.
Let's go take a look at this so you guys are aware of what it actually looks like.
Stay close. Don't go wandering off.
She'll start walking and she'll walk this way.
Okay.
Wait, creepy tour guide.
She takes you through very shadowed hallways to a spiraling staircase, and you really don't see much. It's magical darkness, all in areas that you can see into. The hallway's not. It takes you to a staircase that you go up. You get to the top, and you come out on top, which is really, really fucking high in the
As they're walking, Zero on Lily's shoulder.
air. Okay.
Just an acknowledgement.
It's nighttime. And you come out onto the roof of this place. One second.
What a view.
So I'm going to just kind of come out so you can kind of see, just the overall picture.
It's all red. Like
And then
cheers.
then I'm going to do this and come in to the top of the temple where you guys are. These are groups of different types of devils. These over here look like imps flying around in a patrol. You can see the ground is all cracked with lava starting to seep out of it. There are areas like where fissures are located.
Now Seth's breaking out his spyglass to see how far he can see and what he can see.
All right.
And if he sees something important, he'll pass it around.
So there are areas like right here, all these, and down here that are fissures where there's lava in them, and that's what they were talking about as far as entrances, possible entrances into the underground. Because when you look at it, it's just a lake of fire. This is all solid fire, and you can see flying around the imps. Like I said, over in certain locations, you can see the winged horrors, which you guys remember those guys. They're
25 to 35 to 50 feet tall, depending on which ones you're looking at. There's groups of Scorchbringers, there's groups of Levitic Stranglers, there's just devils, fucking groups of devils everywhere. And as you look down, there's a few locations that have fissures in them that you could possibly go through. As you're standing on top of the temple, the city of Myrabellia once was a jewel of civilization, and you guys are looking at it now, and it stands as a grim testament to the destruction of the devils and Asmodeus. The air is dense and is very oppressive. It's tainted with the acrid stench of sulfur and ash in the air. Molten rivers carved through the cracked earth, their fiery veins conveying and converging into a vast rolling lake at the center of the city. The lava churns and bubbles angrily as you guys look down at the lake, and it's casting like a hellish glow that reflects off the blood red sky. When you guys come outside, you realize that up above you, there's nothing but blood red clouds, and lightning and thunder flickers here and there in different places. It looks totally different than what you would have expected. It looks like hell on earth. Amidst the fiery chaos, a solitary structure that you're standing on top of is raised like a defiant force. It's unyielding despite the infernal forces that are attempting to claim it all around it. You can see the bottom of it. The lava is kind of surrounding you. The temple itself straddles three planes at the same time. Prime, the shadow, and the ethereal. On the prime, the foundations of this temple have begun to crack under the relentless assault of the molten flows that are going around the structure itself, with pieces of the base of it that have crumbled into the lava below. Yet the temple persists there. Its blackened spires are adorned with pulsating emerald green ruins that flicker. You see them all over the towers where you're standing. They have a faint rhythmic glow to them, like they're pulsating. The shadows that cling to the surface seem almost alive as you guys come out onto the roof of the temple. The shadows themselves all around you seem to move. They seem to whisper secrets to those who dare to listen. They're just kind of eating earless, like, what the hell? Looking around, this is coming from the shadows that you're on, that's on top of the roof of the temple itself.
Her light shine.
The vast chamber below, descending into the depths, the heat grows suffocating. The oppressive force of hellish energy seeps into the very essence of the air. It's like it's alive down there. Like the lava is living. That's what it looks like. And that's where we're going to stop this episode. We're going to come back for the next episode. We'll do the final episode today, and then we'll come back again tomorrow. Okay, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back here after a while, but we're going to end this episode. See you guys here probably, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Anyway, like, subscribe, share on the YouTube, hit our follow button on Twitch, hit the ding ding. Go to www.highestlevelall.com. Go get your bundle of the new system, TTRPG, Highest Level of All.
It's so cool, guys. You guys got to check it out.
We are OriginalGM, and we will see you guys in a little while.
As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land.